it worked out. This is great. Hello, everybody. Good morning. This is Beth Talks RSM, and I had some technical difficulties. Oh gosh, hold on. Let me get this right. Today, I'm just discombobulated completely. I don't know what is going on. But I made it. I'm here. Oh my gosh. I started this a while ago, and I tried to use my desktop because I have a really cool camera on my desktop, and I wanted to use it today. And for some godforsaken reason, it's just not working out for me. So anyways, I'm here. I made it. And hopefully this landed on the right link. I am Beth Hildebrand. This is Beth Talks RSM. RSM stands for Resilient Stars Marketing, my company. And I am coming at you live because I'm doing a 30-day challenge to myself to do a live every single day. And up until today, it was live at 11:11 a.m. Eastern on TikTok and live here on YouTube at 1:11 p.m. Eastern, which obviously still here, a few minutes late today, obviously had some technical difficulties, but I did this challenge to push myself out of my comfort zone and learn how to connect with people. And it's been a really fun experience. Now, today is day number 9. Granted, day number 9 isn't going so great. I am I'm learning new things. This is a whole new experience for me. So there's some kinks, and we're not in the same mood every single day. So obviously it's a little difficult to do a live every single day when you have no idea what kind of mood or what's going to come along and impact you. Hey Blink, good morning. How are you? From Brazil. Awesome. I do have one contact in, and I don't have the other contact, so I have to look closely. Oh, I got right here. Roblox World. Hey. Oh, did you see my little live I did with my granddaughter a few days ago? She was on there talking about Roblox. Are you a Roblox fan? Obviously. But I had my granddaughter on there, and she's kind of trying to lighten me up a little bit on my lives. And she did a couple of lives with me the other day. It was so cute. And she was talking about roadblocks and um, just how she has fun with it. And if you're new, of course, you're just not really good at a new game. So she was kind of walking me through the different game options on Roblox. It was really cute. To sub. Cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. I was actually supposed to be on here. Words that matter. Hey, did you get my email? Thanks for reaching out. And I do have to apologize because I really need a VA assistant to help me with my emails because it's blowing up. So I promise you, if you send me an email, I will get to you. But there's probably going to be some slow lag in between emails. So I'm glad you made it back. And I'm sorry that I was late today because I did try to go live on my desktop. And for some reason, that's just not working out for me. So I got on my mobile and here I am. So I made it. Oh, thank you. It's um the last couple of days been a really weird mood. And to be honest with you, I did not want to do this today. I didn't want to go live. I was just like, it's Sunday. I want to relax. I'm going to see my grandkids today. But you know what? I said, I'm going to do it anyway. So here I am, um, with a little bit of issues technically, but I'm still here. So I'm glad you guys showed up as well, and welcome. Ah, thank you. Yes, I am a Army veteran, and that's actually where I ended up getting ovarian cancer because I was in Iraq in 2005, 2006. And one of my duties as an engineer was, while we were on our own fob, hauling trash to the burn pits, no mask, nothing for human safety. And a lot of us that I went to Iraq with ended up with cancer as well. So that's how it started. And now, obviously, I've gone past that. I beat cancer twice. And I started my Resilient Stars Marketing, relaunched, rebranded in May, and started posting content here on YouTube again to share my story and tell you all the ins and outs of my cancer journey, my journey into entrepreneurship. And I have enjoyed sharing my story. And if it's um, just one or two of you, or millions of you that watch this, even on the replay later, um, I could share a little words of encouragement with you here. If you have ever considered starting your own business, creating a new lifestyle, or just going through some weird challenges in life that's got you down, just keep in mind nothing stays the same. And uh, we all have the ability to change our circumstances. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this live challenge, is because um, I, since I have put cancer behind me and I'm on this journey to healing, I want to be able to share this opportunity, this life with you, because you were drawn to this video for some reason. And maybe there's some little part of my story that is going to help you. And maybe today, maybe down the road somewhere, words of encouragement, stories of resilience, and a little knowledge from somebody that has overcome a lot of challenges, started a business, and know what it's like to go through those struggles. I would drag my sack across a field, broken bottles, just to hear you uh, rip down the. That's funny. Uh, Thanks, Aaron. Oh my gosh, I wish I had wore my glasses today because my contacts are not doing very well. Thank you guys so much for your comments. Yes. Yes, that's a good point. Words that matter. People do make it fun. And that's one thing that I have learned more than anything throughout the last couple of years, that we all need human contact. And sometimes we just need to hear someone else's voice to get out of our own heads. So here I am. Are you guys having a good day? Oh, California. Yeah, California fires are still going and it's just insane. And this morning I went to TikTok because I got a message on TikTok last night that says, hey, you're not going to have TikTok anymore tomorrow. So I checked it first thing this morning, of course. And yeah, there's no TikTok in the US. It's insane what's happening right now. I never thought that. Oh, thank you. All natural. You know, it's funny because I don't get manicures hardly ever because um, I've gotten manicures in the past, and anytime I put nail polish on it, they all break off. So I'm like, naturals for me. Anyways, um, I have, are any of you on TikTok? I know here in the US, of course, it's gone, but I wonder how many of you still have access to TikTok. I know you're from Brazil and India and a few other places, and I would love to know. Thank you, Eric, by the way, for admiring my nails. Oh, I'm talking about a word function people make fun of God. Who makes fun of God? Thank you for your confidence. My confidence in my nails. Words that matter. I'm sorry, I'm not following you with the making fun of God thing. I'm not picking up on your reference there. Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to when it comes to people making fun of God, but I that's not something that resonates with me at all. Actually, you did bring up God yesterday, I think. No, that's okay. While we're on the subject, I could share with you my thoughts of what God is, because see this tattoo here? This is a friendly atheist tattoo, and while I don't consider myself an atheist today, for many years I did. I was actually baptized as a Baptist, sprinkled as a Methodist, born again in the Church of Jesus Christ, and my whole childhood was surrounded by church and religion and different groups. And as I got older and had, oh, well, I'm glad my nails can do something for you today. But it was really probably around, I don't know, it was before, after my first diagnosis of ovarian cancer back in 2018. I went through an awakening at that point, and I really started reviewing my life and my perspective on things, especially when it comes to God and spirituality. And I still don't pretend to know what God really is. And in my thought, human beings have been another reason why I started lives, because my kids say I'm too boring to watch. So whatever, I'll talk to him later. So anyways, back to my beliefs, what God is. And this may or may not resonate with you. This may like totally turn you away, but this is my story and this is how I view things. I've looked into a lot of religions, like Catholicism and all the different branches of Christianity. I've gone, I've read parts of the Quran. I've been to a Muslim church. I've been, I've practiced Buddhism. I've been to temples in Thailand. I've looked at the Tao. So I've looked at a lot of different perspectives when it comes to spirituality and what God is. And this is what I believe. There is not one book on this planet that could quantify the real true meaning of what God is, because we have not evolved as a species to have a good, clear, conscious understanding of what even we are. So, how can we explain what God is to each other when we don't even know what we are? So, while I am a very spiritual person and I know that I am more than just this body, my belief of what God is, or whatever label you want to put on God, Allah, Jesus, Holy Spirit, whatever that may be, my belief is that it's just simply love. God is love. And we're all born with love in our hearts, whether we choose to do bad things or not. It is the only explanation of how we're all tied together. And we were talking a little bit about war yesterday. And what do I think of what's happening in Palestine, for example, and Ukraine, and war exists because humans don't understand who they really are. That's my 2 cents. I think that we have been um, there's truth in every spiritual and religious book on the planet. There's truth in all of it. But it is also influenced by humans, by man, and perspectives, and theories, and theologies. And it was influenced, all these books of religion on the planet were influenced by somebody, some human. And if there is a God Almighty that we're all connected to, how in the world can one man or one group of men be able to concoct a book of scripture and say that this is it, this is what you're supposed to believe, this is what you're supposed to do, and if you think of it anyway other than what we've put together for you, that you're wrong, you're going to burn in hell forever, whatever. I think hell is the only hell there is the one we make for ourselves. That's it. And we are all brought to this planet of our own free will, and we have free will while we're here. We can make the best of it. We could change our perception of the things around us, and we can look at God as love, and that connects all of us. That doesn't separate any of us, any one religious group from another, any skin color from another, any language from another. Doesn't matter where you are geographically or economically. We all have love in us, so therefore we all have God in us. So it doesn't make sense for me to believe in just one book or one religion, because there's truth in all of it. That's my 2 thoughts. What was that? Okay, I gotta check up. You guys, I appreciate the comments. I'm sorry I'm not catching all of them. Um, um, Going wrong way. What do you mean? My ring size. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are my ring sizes. Let's see. Calmness. Aw, thank you. Charlton said, listening to you is really soothing. Thank you. And that was my goal, to be on here live, is to soothe and comfort and let you know that everything that's happening in the world and in your world is just temporary. We don't have to get all scared about it. What about California? Oh, thank you, Jitsu, Natural Beauty. How to disturb neighbor. Always be happy. Take care of your health. Also, I will pray for you always. Oh, thank you. I love that. And you're 20 or 23. 23, yes. Well, actually, you're the same age as my youngest daughter. How cool is that? Hey, Royster Doyster is back. My future moderator. I'm sorry I'm slow on doing the emails. I'll get back to you. My My comment box has a problem. What problem with my comment box? Please share. Obviously, Roaster Doister, I need your help moderating because I can't moderate and talk at the same time. Thank you, Eric. He must have a fingers thing. Oh, well, I am grateful for compliments. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Um, Nearly thought you were gonna say my future husband. You're funny. I have the most amazing soulmate. You guys, I was I've been married twice. My last marriage was 15 years, and I was married to my best friend, but it was a very toxic relationship. And I've been in my current relationship for 4 years now, and he is the most wonderful thing I've ever had in my life. He knows me from the inside out and respects me beyond anything in this world. So I am very, very grateful to my boyfriend. Well, I try to be fit. I last few years I've been really slacking on my fitness level, but now that I'm healing from the chemo, I'm trying to do more yoga, walking, stretches, trying to keep my body moving. I try to watch what I eat. I use the 80-20 rule for everything. 80-20, 80% good, 20% you could do whatever you want. Same goes with exercising. 80%, like push it out. 20% of the time, I'm like, well, maybe not today. So I'm not too rigid in any kind of anything at the moment. How can I assign you as? I'm going to. Oh, there you go. Add as moderator. Royster Doyster, you're in. You're my moderator. Help me out. Let's see. Respect is key. I tell you, um the relationships I've been in throughout my life, respect was the last thing they ever gave me until I met Buddy. And he puts respect in the forefront of everything he does. And that is such a refreshing thing. It's a gift. Well, Jitu, you will have a girlfriend when you're ready for it. Be unapologetically you, love who you are, and become who you want to become. And then that person that you want to share your life with will come along. Worry about you first. I learned that firsthand, because getting into relationships in as I was younger and learning that over and over again they weren't working out and they weren't what I wanted in my life, I had to really do a review in my own personal reflection to figure out what it was about me that was sending out this energy of um, disrespectful relationships. And I did a deep dive and I did a lot of changes on the way I feel about myself, the way I talk about myself. And in turn, when I changed the way I looked at myself, it changed the way others looked at me. So, um, in regards to looking for a relationship, finding the right girl for you, it's all about you. You become who you desire to be in the world. Eric, I appreciate you being obsessed with my hands. Hey. How much money do I make nowadays? Well, that's it's kind of a rather personal question, but I could tell you that my needs are cared for. I don't have anything to worry about at this point in my life. What's up, DJ? Hey, you're back. Oh, my Sunday's starting out pretty good, actually. Um, as I was saying earlier, before you popped in, DJ, and you were here with me yesterday. Yeah, TikTok is dead. It was a restored? No way. Really? Oh, I have to check that out when I get off here. That's good news because I checked it first thing this morning and it was like, oh, sorry, you can't access the app. So that's crazy. Well, inauguration for our new president is happening tomorrow. And I think a lot of the craziness that's been happening might look a little differently after tomorrow. I don't know. Um, mm, Jitu. I know you're not talking to me. You're talking to somebody else there. Oh. Maud, I am not your wife. I'm sorry. I'm not yours. But there's somebody else out there that's looking for you. I will be your friend. Oh, 90-day grace period. Oh, yeah, I kind of figured that would happen, but I didn't think it would happen today. I figured it'd be after tomorrow, after the inauguration. People comment weird things. I mean, we can't worry about it. Everybody has their own thing they're going through, whatever. What kind of question do you have? Please ask me questions. I love questions. Yes. Are you guys on TikTok? Because I've been doing these lives on TikTok either also. So if it's been restored, you guys should join me on my lives over there. And maybe if it's restored already, then I'll hop over there probably later on today. 400 billion stars in our galaxy, 2 trillion galaxies in the universe. I wonder if we will find happiness. Yes. Mega, happiness is already here. It's ours. We have free will. We can choose happiness anytime. And it doesn't matter if your situation seems dire on the outside, you could still choose a happy perspective on the inside, because while your outside world might be something that you don't want right now, it's temporary. So just hold the thought in your mind that happiness belongs to you. It's always there, but it's your choice whether you want to see it or not. 100 billion problems also. Yeah. But you know what? Problems you could be grateful for. I am grateful for every problem I've had. And I'm telling you, I grew up in extreme poverty in the armpits of America. We were starving. I remember being so hungry at the end of the month. My sister and I shared a bottle of ketchup for dinner. And when it came to going to buy new school clothes every year, we were dumpster diving for new shoes that might fit us, that might not have too many holes. I was surrounded by pedophiles and losers and addicts and abusers. I have been around deep, dark, sad shit in my life. And I'm telling you, you could choose happiness and there always will be problems. But when you look at those problems as a lesson and you can learn from it and appreciate it and say, yeah, I'm glad that bad shit happened to me over there because now I don't have to worry about it and I learned a good lesson from it. So, yes, you could choose happiness regardless of what your circumstances are today. Trust me. Thank you, Royster Doyster. You are the man. Yeah, I can't marry you. I'm already taken. I wish I could speak Hindi. That would be really cool. Well, DJ left. He'll be back. You guys have been great. And I'm loving this. You guys are coming back and I'm having actual discussions with you that matter to you. I love this. And I love when you guys ask me questions, um, because it helps me know what it is you're looking for. I'm not on here just for myself. I really hate talking to myself. And the purpose of me being here is for you. I'm literally not getting paid for this. I'm literally just here to help you. So when you ask me questions, it lets me know how I can help you. Thank you, Royster Dorster. And I'm going to trust your judgment. If you see some nasty little trolls that aren't being respectful, please feel free. Boot them. Yeah, you the man. Thank you. Chichu, why would you think you're a problem? You're not a problem. I mean, you're alive here on this planet for a reason. Why would that be a problem? You're here for a specific purpose. The only problem is that you haven't figured that out yet. Can anybody here on this chat speak Hindi? Words that matter want to know. If you could speak Hindi, let's do Hindi. You don't drink. Mega. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs. I've never been drawn to like that. I'm not sure what you mean. You've never been drawn to. But look, I am super proud of you for not being part of all that because I've been through all of that, drinking, smoking, drugs, and I tell you, it's not a happy life. So you're already on, you're ahead of 90% of most people that do go down that road, whether it be temporary or not. Liam Nelson style. I like it. uh, I love that you guys are chatting with each other too. That's pretty cool. Because I really my hope is here to create a community of people that support each other and care about each other and raise each other up. It's the whole reason why I started doing these lives in the first place. So you guys chatting with each other really makes me happy to see that. So yes, welcome. What was the best thing that happened to you so far this year, 2025, and lesson learned from it to share with us? Okay, so today is January 19th. So the first 19 days of 2025 the best thing that has ever happened to me was going live, because I have really spent a lot of time in my life not realizing what my value is. And I didn't want to go live because I was afraid of how that would be received. Like, the last thing I want is someone thinking that I'm just a narcissist out here saying, look at me, look at me. That's not at all what I wanted to happen. So the best thing that has happened to me is I actually followed through on my goal, and now I know you, and now I can be here for you. So I guess you could kind of say you're the best thing that's happened to me yet in 2025 so far. So not a bad start. Hey, Laxmi. I am in the USA. What country are you in? I'm sorry if I missed some of you guys' comments. I apologize. And Royster Doyster is my moderator, so if I don't catch something, question you might ask, then maybe he'll catch it for me. Thank you. I don't know what that dude did, but I'm glad you're handling it for me. Oh, words that matter. Maybe I should make you a moderator as well. Do you want to? Let me know. Words that matter. You've been here just as long, and yeah, okay, cool. I'll make you both moderators. Just to put this out there and let everybody else know, I don't need any other moderators. Royster Oyster and Words That Matter are going to be my only moderators, unless my kids actually join one of my lives one day. Hello, Sammy. Aw, that is so sweet. Thank you. From one angel to another. Thanks for coming. Going to prepare lunch. Nice chatting. Thank you, Eric. Thanks for the love. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for chatting with me. How was it in the Army? Well, I'll tell you, I joined the Army at the age of 27. I was a single mom of 3 kids, and I joined as National Guard so that I would only have to work 1 weekend out of the month, and it would pay my power bill. I knew when I joined the National Guard at the time that there was a big chance that I would probably be sent to Iraq, because we were already in the depths of the war in Iraq at the time. This was 2003 when I went to basic training. And then I was deployed to go to Iraq in 2005, and I came back in 2006. And my experience with the Army, I can tell you, I am not the type of person that likes to be told what to do. I hierarchy is disdain to me. I hate any kind of hierarchy in any kind of social system. Somebody telling me that they're better than me and I need to follow orders. That just doesn't work for my personality, anyways. I'm glad that I did go to the Army, because it gave me opportunities when I came back that I would have never had. I'm being a single mom, and I didn't get to finish college before I had kids. I went back to college at 45, another story. But as far as how was it in the Army, I absolutely hated it. I hated being told what to do. But I'm glad I did it anyways. Yeah. Oyster, doister, and words of wisdom. I'm sorry I'm not catching all your comments as I'm talking. Oh, words that matter. I get it now. You're saying that in California, Hollywood, my God, people think that's why they got burned. No, I don't believe that. It's my opinion, but the last few years, I have done a lot of research in human trafficking. I do have a goal this year to start my nonprofit for the survivors of human trafficking, but I really feel like the fires in California may have had something to do with that. And I think, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the whole Diddy situation, but I think he's just like the tip of the iceberg, low hanging fruit that um, they offered up because things were coming out about the whole Hollywood elite situation and the stupid sacrifices and weird shit that they were doing to kids. And I think all that is coming down. And I can't really talk about it a lot here on YouTube because, yeah, I just have opinions. That's all. I don't want to be docked by YouTube for going into the details. The Army gave me the discipline and the foundation to become a native. Absolutely. If had I not gone through my Army experience, I wouldn't have the discipline, the confidence, and the abilities that I have to today. The drive, the momentum, and I think the Army instilled a lot of those great qualities. And I actually, one of my daughters is wanting to join the Army, and we're getting ready to possibly go to war, which is not a great time for one of my kids to be joining the Army, but I know that I got so much from the Army interpersonally that it was worth it. Even though I hated it, it was worth it. Future goals. Oh, I was National Guard for uh, 3 years, and then I was deployed to Iraq, and I was gone for 11 months. And then those who were taking care of my kids had a medical procedure. So I actually had to come back early, and I was discharged before my unit came back. I came back 3 months earlier. I was discharged from the military because I didn't have good proper care for my kids. So I was like, sayonara. And then yeah. So it was a moment in time. I'm glad I did it, and it's given me some good quality. But yes, talk about future goals. Well, I've talked about future goals a little bit. My coffee. Oh, I have it. It's my little cup of happy. It's cold by now, but all right. I think I'm gonna hop off of here, you guys. I've been on here for 45 minutes, and this discussion has been really cool. No, I'm not on National Guard anymore. Um, and couldn't be called. I'm too old to be called. Yeah, I get that. Getting to the point where I've had enough. I think a lot of people can agree with that. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off of here, you guys. I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 1:11 Eastern time every day for another episode of Beth Talks RSM. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's been really fun, and you have turned my bad mood upside down, and now I'm ready for a great day, and I hope you guys are too. Thanks, my new moderators, Royster Doyster, Words That Matter. Thank you so much for helping me out, and stay safe, stay resilient, stay strong, and have a good day. Peace out. Love you guys.